All right, I believe I should be live. What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all doing great out there. Coming to you live from Los Angeles. Today, the date being, oh my, I don't even know, July 27, 2021. Tuesday. What time is it? Let's see, 9:40 a.m. Pacific time, Los Angeles, California. I hope you're all doing great out there. And this morning, I wanted to bring you all a video talking about this recent price action in Bitcoin. And I just want to say right off the bat, I still don't know how relevant this is, but I'm not a financial advisor. But I just thought I'd put that out there just because I guess other people mention it too. But the point of it being is that you guys should always do your own research, and you guys are always responsible for yourselves in terms of anything you do, right? So let's go ahead and jump right into the Bitcoin topic and what's been going on lately. So it looks like Amazon came out and said that, oh, we're gonna come out and bring forth a payment system that I guess includes cryptocurrency, and I guess there were also some leaks that showed that they were hiring some people for the cryptocurrency space. So it looks like Amazon is definitely going to get involved, and that means that there's going to be a lot of money behind, Amazon being involved, right? So the new CEO that took over after Jeff Bezos stepped down is also very pro crypto, whereas I guess Jeff Bezos wasn't so pro crypto, but um, I guess I guess Amazon's new CEO is Andy Jassy or something. But yeah, I guess he's interested in crypto, so it looks like Amazon is beginning to roll out some type of process in terms of introducing cryptocurrency into their business model. So it looks like this uh, these pieces of news has caused a Bitcoin price increase, and it looks like Bitcoin, is sitting at what, $38,000 right now as I speak, as I make this video. So we saw a increase from about 32 to $38,000, which is about a 15% increase, approximately, give or take. So I mean, now the question is, is this a dead cat bounce, or is this something that's gonna push the price forward even more, back to the low 42s and the mid 40s, and then see what happens from there on. But at this very moment, I personally think that the Bitcoin price is gonna stay at 38K. I don't think we'll go to the mid 45s anytime soon, but I feel like there is another big pump coming. This isn't something I mentioned in my other videos, but now that I analyze the market a little bit more, I'm beginning to see certain altcoins positioning themselves for a big pump. I don't really know how to describe that, but um, just the way they're resisting their all-time low prices is usually a bullish sign. At least in my experience, it's been that way for the majority of the altcoin market. But I think Bitcoin is obviously the decider of that ultimately, because if Bitcoin has a big crash, everything is going to go down. So the reason why I am saying that I think we're going to have a big spike in price for the Bitcoin before we see a lower amount to a lower amount of what I believe will be $28,000, is obviously something that's being shown by the charts and the history of the entire cryptocurrency market. So whenever we think about how these altcoins are gonna do, by looking at their history, I personally see a lot of bullishness. I see a lot of altcoins dropped down in price recently, but then they've been picking it back up. For example, Swerve, many other altcoins, have been doing pretty well too. BSC Station was an altcoin that I personally got for 6 cents, sold it for 14 cents. But that was like a week ago. But um, the point is that right now, news is making the Bitcoin price stay where it is, and I believe it was in the month of May. I called and made the announcement, in my opinion, mentioning that I thought that Bitcoin would not go down in price too low, and I did, and I thought that, and I also said that Bitcoin wouldn't go too high in price, and that it was gonna stay exactly at that $35,000 range and be boring. So that's pretty much been the case up until, I guess, these past few days, especially the last 48 hours, in which we saw this Bitcoin price action to 38,000. So now let's see if it's gonna be going back down to 35, or if it's gonna go up to 40, 41, 42. So that's pretty much the next um that's pretty much the next phase of what Bitcoin is gonna do next, because the price actions work in waves, and obviously if you guys have been in the game, you would know that. But I personally think that we're gonna have Bitcoin actually go to like $78,000 before it goes to 28,000. So I'm not even. So I should actually change the title of this video, because I actually put 28,000. But um, I'm gonna have to correct that to 78. But I think Bitcoin will go to 78,000. We will have a massive pump soon, within the next 3 months. It'll be huge. It's gonna be something we've never seen before. Bitcoin is gonna hit a new all-time high. But after that, I think Bitcoin is gonna slump all the way down to 28,000, and maybe even lower than that. But I think for the time being, Bitcoin will do well. It is showing signs of resistance from falling below the $32,000 mark, as we'd seen. But then again, it's the whales that control this market, so you guys have to be very careful with how the market is doing, and as to what time you think it is. So that's very important, because I personally feel like um, it's. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a dead cat bounce, but at the same time, I feel like we will have one more massive pump before we see the next bear market. So the bear market will include a price of Bitcoin hitting $28,000 and even lower, in my opinion. But I think for now, Bitcoin is gonna do pretty well, and we also can't forget the fact that a lot of Bitcoin miners are beginning to get hardware that's like 4 or 5 times quicker in terms of terahash mining. So all these calculations have to be considered whenever we try to assume where Bitcoin is gonna go next. So realistically, to be honest with you guys, whales make the price of Bitcoin move, and everyday people only have so much control. And another piece of advice that I think is accurate for me to mention is that whales themselves are there to make money too. Everybody is there to make money. So, don't forget that piece of fact, because it's true. And it's who gets the better of who, realistically, right? So, guys, I urge you to be very careful. Do your research. Um, I don't think that the market is very secure right now, because there's a lot of scams out there. So if you guys are new, I highly urge you guys to use the companies that are actually legitimate, like Coinbase, Gemini, and a couple other big names out there that are actually they're doing business and actually are well known and are sophisticated. So that shouldn't be very difficult for you guys to find. But in terms of trying to buy Bitcoin from random websites that you guys are not very sure of, I would urge you guys to be very cautious of it. So whatever you guys are doing, guys, I always urge you to be on the safe side. So, um, I'm trying to think what other news may keep the price of Bitcoin up. I mean, we don't really know if we're going towards a crash economically either, because I mean, who really knows how the world structure is going right now? So things tend to seem a little ambiguous, and that's not really a good thing. So, um, I think this price action of Bitcoin to 38, 39,000 may just be a dead cat bounce, but I feel like sooner or later we're gonna have Bitcoin at $78,000, and I feel like it's gonna be during this bull run. So, um, I could be wrong, but then I don't know. Something tells me the way the altcoin markets have been positioning themselves lately tells me that that just may be the case. So, um, I mean, if the bull market is over, then all we're seeing right now is just that cat bounces that are um that are pretty much gonna be prone to a bear market. So we'll see what happens, guys. But at the end of the day, again, it's whales that make the market move, and everyday people that are just putting in a couple $100s here and there can only assume what the market is gonna do next. But one thing I can say with quite some confidence is that based on the history of Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market, I believe that in the super long term, and I say super long term as in the next 15, 20 years, I believe that the markets will do really well, and I believe that investors will be very profitable in terms of what they put in. So, guys, it's a very hectic market. There's a lot of scams. It's very volatile. There's all sorts of stuff going on that's that makes the environment very how can I say this makes it very elusive, because you just don't know what's gonna happen, and certain tokens can just bail out at any given time. Like if you guys are aware of FinNexus, I mean, who knows what happened to that project, right? FNX. So if you guys look into that one, I mean, you'll be able to see what I mean. But um, be careful, guys, out there. And for those of you guys that are new to Bitcoin, I would urge you guys to use Coinbase, Gemini. Those two are very reliable and well-known platforms. There's others out there as well. For those of you guys that aren't in the United States, there's FTX. And there's a couple other good bodies where you guys can buy Bitcoin. I think Coin Mama is a good one as well. If you guys look into that. And I believe that's it. As far as I know from the top of my head, that's just very straightforward and easy to buy. But I think, I mean, that pretty much is what you guys should go with if you guys are just starting out. But I would say, guys, wait for Bitcoin to go in a bear market, and I would say, and even suggest that you guys should even research what a bear market is. It's usually a period of time where the market isn't going up, and it's just the price of Bitcoin going down and down and down, and just not really doing anything, and just being boring and just looking hopeless until the time comes again for it to do something. And Um, the key is to buying. The key is to buy low and sell high, and that's actually what I do. But um, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys believe Bitcoin is gonna do next. Do you guys think that Bitcoin is gonna go to a much higher price than what it is right now at 38, 39,000? Or do you guys believe that this was a dead cat bounce from the Amazon news that recently came out, and that we're going to be seeing Bitcoin going back to 33,000, 34,000? Or are we going to be seeing Bitcoin going back down to, and even seeing Bitcoin go to even a new low of 28,000 in this bull run? So drop your comments, guys. Subscribe. I really appreciate you guys for doing so. Like the video, and I got some MMA news coming out as well. So let me know what you guys think for the Bitcoin price action. And up until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.